Um, Instead of going ahead and doing hard mode stuff, we're actually here on my main account. We are going to be in public servers, so if you guys want to go ahead and join me, you guys can actually go ahead and join me from my Roblox profile. Username highest searched up on Roblox. Shouldn't be too hard as long as you don't play on like Xbox. Rest in peace, Xbox players, but you guys don't have quite the same join. Or I don't know if it's Xbox or specifically like all consoles or specifically PlayStation, but one of those can actually join people from the Roblox profile for some reason or another. But yeah, anyways, we're going to be going ahead and doing part 2 of the Easter event, mainly focusing on getting the new NPCs of Fern and Finsley done. But additionally, let me just double check that I did correctly. Yes. Oh, no, there it is. Alright, yeah. There you go, that's the quest I wanted to track. Yeah, so yeah, we have already done a little bit of Ferns. This was done somewhat off stream. I was making sure bug tests and stuff. How much time do we have left for the event? Event will be ending on the April 19th. So you have just over a week. Next Friday, next update is the day it's going to end. Based on feedback, or based on the amount of people playing the event, I think that's probably a good time to end it instead of letting it drag on another 2 weeks. There was a little bit of a debate to see if people really liked it to let it extend for another update after that. But based on current play rates, it's probably just going to end there. How long do I plan on streaming? Probably going to be around the 3 hours mark that I usually do streams when I start at this time. We'll see. A lot of it depends on how long these quests take. Or if I decide to go ahead and go for a 350 mythical, or I get bored. So we'll see. Also, yeah. Anyways, I think we'll go ahead and do a race just to start off with. This is going to be a 2 FPS race. This is not going to be, we're getting like last place on this race. Yeah, there's no way we get anything better than last place with this frame rate. Unlike the other streams, I did go ahead and turn off. Yeah, why is this really laggy? Sometimes when it is really laggy, I need to go check my Oh my, this is like ridiculously laggy. Yeah, look, people are already all the way over there, and like, I mean, we haven't been driving perfect, but yeah, Roblox frame rate issues affecting physics is just so annoying. Like, egg. I don't even know if we'll finish the race. Am I in a VIP? No, I'm actually in a public server, so if you guys want to, you can go ahead and join me. Yeah, and I really do need to figure out if there's something I can do to fix some of that for, like, client side to make sure it's not as client side laggy. But, like, the physics issue is a Ghost Sim issue, or not a Ghost Sim issue, a Roblox issue. Like, any game you play, if you are laggy, the physics will slow down. Yeah, we aren't going to even finish the race. That's how stupid this is. What? Oh, we are. Is it doing a collision check on the player every time I move? No. Okay, I was just getting really bad frame rates. For the entirety of the race. Also, that is funny. I really hope that didn't take your 4th place, because that would be rough. What are your graphics on, by the way? My graphics are on the lowest possible thing. I have no idea why that got super laggy. I know Roblox is not the... Oh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll actually have to check into the actual code to see if that's something specific. But for now, let's go back to focusing on the actual quest that we have left. We're going to actually go filter by current world so that we can actually see the quest, because I have a mess in my journal. And yeah. I mean, a little bit of it is that we are kind of, you know, in a Germany server, but that's going to be affecting our ping, not really our FPS. But depending on... high ping can affect FPS and FPS affect ping, vice versa. Since if it takes a while for your client to receive something, it needs to render a frame, for instance, like, I don't know, a ghost location, that'll probably be affected by your FPS. Yeah, last stream we did, I wasn't this laggy, was I? I guess one thing I can check. No, I don't have Steam open in the background this time. I know that was an issue the first time I did stream, but yeah. Yeah, honestly, that's been something that I am planning on doing. It's just hard to know where to start. Optimization is not something where like, oh yeah, just go optimize the code. No, you have to find out what's actually costing resources. You need to go like understand how to read all the resource management stuff. You have to then figure out what is causing the issue, figure out a better way to work it. It's not very cut and dry on that. Roblox will already handle stuff like that, easy stuff, automatically. For instance, there's an invasion map. Where is the invasion map? But no, you can already see it. This entire area you can't even see anymore. If you get close, it'll load. Roblox will already manage a lot of that easy stuff for you. The mainly is to optimize it like even further, or do other stuff like one of the things I know, I'm not too much into the building stuff, and optimizing that, like I have no idea if this is a cause of lag, but like you can go ahead and make it so that instead of like this being, I don't know, I don't know a good example for this, but instead of something being like 1,000 triangles or whatnot, you can cut it down to like, I don't know, 200 or something and not lose too much visual clarity. But yeah, I'm not too much into the actual graphics or parts or whatever. It's more of the code that I would be optimizing. So this would be stuff like, in the race, for whatever stupid reason, I don't know if this is the case, I'm making an example of something that could be a lag thing that I would be fixing. It's doing a check every frame to see if you're touching a ring, or something like that, where it would be kind of like, oh, yeah, that would cause some lag. When will the next zone be released? I don't actually know that. That has not been planned. Which I guess is some information for you guys, on like, yeah, I probably should say something more like, I can't share that information. But yeah, it might be a while before the next zone's actually released. It's one of those things that, based on what I know, that's going to be a pretty big update. And there's it's kind of stuff that I want to do before then. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and go down the purple slide. Then we'll go ahead and grab the, do an invasion, and then we'll probably go ahead and, before the next zone? No, I mean, whatever you think, whatever you want to grind. Um, I don't know what will be helpful for it. I mean, February 29th, 2084. Yeah, that's actually probably... That actually sounds about right for the update. Yeah, I think that's... no, we have an update, like... We're delaying an update in, like, 2058 for 1 week for give us a little bit more time to develop. So it's actually going to be 1 week later than that. I know there's no way you guys could have known that, but that's sort of the plan. So unfortunately, it's actually the week after. Not too far off, though. Remnant diamonds and like remnant for the hoverboard storage. If you need this storage, then yes. But mostly I would say it's not really. I wouldn't do it before your next rebirth. If you plan on getting rebirths, it's going to be better for you to just go ahead and do the rebirths until you're ready to just max out Remnant Zone again. Diamond, the hoverboard storage, you won't really need unless you're unboxing hoverboards, which you don't really do while you're grinding rebirths. So I would say just go ahead and ignore diamonds for now. But yeah, we will go ahead and do this 1,000 eggs. Let's go ahead, equip a enchanted loot gum. Yeah, guys, don't worry about my enchanted loot gum supplies. It's fine. I've never grinded in the Remnant Zone for items. I always do my grinding for gums in Backdoor. So it's kind of one of those things where I very rarely have any enchanted gums. Yeah, for especially if you're a new player, or lazy like I am, going ahead and getting the more gums is going to be better than the slightly additional rate you get from Remnant World. The only exception is if you like are end game or whatnot, and you already have like bajillions of glitchy loot gum. Then yes, like if you don't need to grind glitchy for like more gums like glitchy loot gum or whatever, then yeah, going into Remnant Zone to get some of the better gums is going to be worth it. But for stuff like boss gum, stuff like lucky gum, it's going to be more worth your time if you're able to use those gums to do it in Backdoor, for now at least. But yeah, it looks like now we need to go ahead and either do a race or an invasion. Invasion is going to be a little bit, so we'll probably just go ahead and event bait for a race. All we need to do is go ahead and finish it for these races, so we don't need to worry about getting actually first. Otherwise, we are about to have a very big skill issue. Actually, some people might be in the evasion, so it might be all good, but yeah. Yeah, at some point, everyone will leave everything. Like, yeah, okay, I'm sure there's something up with races. There is no reason this should be this laggy. And isn't the board? Is it? Please tell me we aren't. All right. Alright, this time we should at least be able to finish the race. I'm sort of looking to see if there's any key spawns. I mean, I kind of placed them all, but yeah. Yeah, no key spawns. Well, there was two places I didn't really check, so who knows. But yeah, there's a race done. We get a silver loot bag. Invasion should be probably finishing up in a few minutes. So we'll wait around for that, and then we'll go ahead and do that for Fern. And then we'll go ahead and do the Easter race. Yeah, no, honestly, that's one of the things that this game will struggle with. Like, when you compare it to something like, I don't know, Pet Simulator 99, Ghost Sim's not going to be able to pump out 25 new areas every single update or whatnot, like Pet Sim 99 can. Part of that is because of how like it's designed. It's designed to be more of a quality over quantity game. But it also doesn't have a huge development team behind it. It doesn't have all the additional resources like Pet Sim has from all of the previous games it's made. Yeah, I mean, obviously Pet Sim's much bigger than Ghost Sim. Is Big Games the biggest, is Big Games the biggest studio on Roblox? I can't remember. As in, like, they have the most games or whatnot. Yeah, yeah, I mean, also with games that big, you can get away with more pay-to-win stuff, because... Alright, we need to go find these ghosts. But yeah, because... Let me finish my thought here. Okay, there we go. What was I saying? Yeah, if you're a bigger game, you can have more pay-to-win because people will actually buy it. Because there are more people, someone will buy it. Whereas with like Ghost Sim with smaller games, like you have to be a little bit more careful about what you make pay to win. Just because like there isn't enough people. If people decide, oh yeah, no, that's not worth it to buy, all of a sudden now everyone's complaining about a pay to win aspect. Whereas with a big game like that, one person buys it, sees that gives an advantage, and like, you aren't going to be able to hear all the people complain about the pay to win. But I don't know. Yeah, that's my opinion. Will Ghost Sim be in the Hunt Second Edition? Most likely not. The thing about the events in Roblox, generally they'll pick games that people know, new games or up and coming games. Anything that's either over new or underrepresented or people like and whatnot. So something like Ghost Sim, which is kind of old, not that many people play, relative. It's not going to gain as much interest for being put into players' events. Especially since it is a simulator. Like, there's already so many simulators in Roblox in general that picking a simulator for it, it has to be either a good simulator, a unique simulator, or a popular simulator. And right now, Ghost Sim might be unique, but it's also 5 years old almost, and has been in 2 of the events before. So unless it hits that like popularity thing, or brings an entire new like uniqueness to the game, I don't see it being part of any future Egg Hunt stuff. And yeah, part of that is just because new players aren't getting into the game as much as other games. But yeah, Agent Blaze is so long. Yeah, I mean, you say Agent Blaze is long, and then there's people that are doing rebirths in less than 2 hours, which I mean is done with setup, but which does mean it technically takes longer than 2 hours, so it's probably around 2.5, 3 hours, whatnot, to calculate per rebirth, to be fair. But like, there are some parts of the game where it's not really about how long, like, you know, Agent Blaze takes, how long Yoko takes to do the bosses. Where it's more of like, oh yeah, the length that is needed to be done there to make it somewhat fair for everyone is kind of annoying. The time is annoying because imagine it, hypothetically, you didn't need to do Yoko for going ahead and doing a rebirth. All of a sudden, rebirths go from 2 hours where they are right now, which is quite quick in my opinion, especially for like the quality that rebirths are, and what they provide for endgame. Whereas like for a new player, getting your first rebirth takes anywhere between 20 to 50 hours. And you compare those and you realize, yeah, if you just remove that, the new players are still going to take 20 to 40 hours to go ahead and do a rebirth. Whereas now all the continuing players are just going to be able to do a rebirth every hour, every 45 minutes or something, where, yeah, it does cut down a little bit of the new player time, but it cuts down a lot more of the old player time, and like making the game easier for end game people is nice in a way. Like people like it when stuff becomes easier, but it's kind of more important for like new players to have that ease rather than old players. But yeah, Ghost Sim 2. Okay, here's what I want to say about, whoa, we are getting beat up by Ghosts because of frame rate issues. You mind, Ghosts? Like, stop. There we go. The thing about, like, okay. Making a new Ghost Sim, making a, rebranding Ghost Sim, the same vein of ideas where you just, transfer some of the stuff. It need to be one, like, okay, let's start with rebranding, because that's the more simple one to just say, no, we aren't ever going to rebrand Ghost Sim. Part of the reason, like, one of the only reasons that Ghost Sim is still somewhat popular right now is because it has that brand name from when it first came out. So if you rebrand it, you lose all of that brand recognition that Ghost Sim had from its early days, and throw it away to go ahead and start fresh. Even if, like, you rebrand out of the simulator space into, like, I don't know, role-playing, something more fitting to what it feels like to play. It's not going to counteract the loss of the popularity first has. Same thing with releasing a Ghost Sim 2. Unless there is a lot of work put into a Ghost Sim 2 to go ahead and make it a better game than Ghost Sim 1, there's, like, why release a Ghost Sim 1 if Ghost Sim 2 isn't even doing really well? I know it works for other simulators, but for yeah, okay, we don't need to do invasions right now. Okay, this is I'm unequipping this board. I can't deal with the overhead. It does not help that my scroll wheel is broken, so sometimes when I'm scrolling out, it'll scroll in. Old mouse. Weird stuff happens. Okay, that was a skill issue. But yeah, no, what was I saying? Oh yeah, Ghost Sim 2. I think it would be cool to start again. But the thing is, like, you have to remake, like, the entire game from scratch. It is a lot of work to go ahead and do that. Especially when, like, Ghost Sim 1, like, this one, you lose some of that, by making a second, you lose some of the originality that Ghost Sim has in itself, of being a unique Roblox simulator game, with different aspects and, you know, all the stuff that most of the people who have been playing it for a long time recognize is cool of it, like the lore aspect, all of that. You kind of just throw out the window by making a Ghost Sim 2. It So one of the things where starting new is fresh is cool. I mean, if a Ghost Sim 2 was made correctly, as in it wasn't just copy paste all the stuff from Ghost Sim, like you actually start from the ground up, rework systems, make the whole thing look cooler, make it feel fresh and new and whatnot, then yeah, it could work. But that's one, a lot of work, and two, probably you're losing some of that popularity again, like with the rebranding. You're losing some of that original feel of Ghost Sim that it had when it first started, so you're going to lose stuff there. And I don't think I don't think it's worth calling it Ghost Sim 2 just to refresh new players without going through all that work. And then I don't think it's worth that amount of work to go ahead and do it. I think it's going to be better long term and short. I think long term and short term, it's better just to improve the game as it is, and then branch out like Bloxbyte has been with like Sentinel, different game genres that people draw different people, and then make those as good of games as they can. Like I don't think Ghost Sim 2 is the catch-all that people want it to be. Yeah, I mean, they aren't clones. They definitely do stuff different every time. That's why it's so popular. But they can also afford to put in a lot more work into those games, which definitely shows. I mean, they're pretty good-looking games. They have much better progression feel than Ghost Sim does. But yeah, one of the things I know about Ghost Sim is there's not really a production thing to continuously release better and better and better and better pets. We don't really have the, I don't know. I don't have the will to do that. But like also like models for pets, like, yes, you can just copy paste a pet and get better stats or whatever. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get first ever in these races just because like 6 FPS is no joke. In races, like, that's how high we can jump, guys. That was me jumping. We move up like one stud whenever I jump on a hoverboard. It is ridiculous how bad Roblox physics is when you're laggy. Actually, no, yeah, it's just Roblox physics. Yeah, add hats. No. Same thing with like golden pets and stuff. Those ideas, I mean, they work in other simulators. I think they just would take away some stuff to Ghost Sim. I think implemented, yes, they could be a cool, but it would be a lot of work to implement it in a way that's both balanced, fun, and also keeps the idea of it, while keeping it unique. Because right now, as it is, like if we added, okay, hypothetically, if like shinies were added or whatever, what would be the point of that? It would add I don't know. It would add unnecessary bloat, I feel like, to the game. Hey, look at that, we got first by like 4 seconds. But whatever. But yeah, I don't know. Okay, we do have invasions that we do need to beat. I think the current ongoing one though is a few minutes out, so go ahead. Oh wow, it's literally started 15 seconds ago, of course. Yeah, I don't know. Shinies, I think, like, where you get just a rare chance of it. Not a horrible idea for Ghost Sim, but, like, it's also overused in other simulators where it's kind of one of those things where just adding it just makes it feel more copy-paste simulator-ish, which is not kind of the feel you want for Ghost Sim, or really any game. Also, this is just what I do during this. Okay. No key over there. 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 But yeah, also like the current progression of Ghost Sim, I feel like you think about adding all of these. Oh yeah, add hats as you said, or shinies, or goldens, or rainbows, as some people keep saying because copying other simulators. Like the problem is like the progression in the game right now is just kind of bland. Like there's yeah, most people who play the game aren't ever going to get past something like a Atom. Like, probably close to 90% of this, the community right now is running an Atom as their best pet. Actually, this person isn't. They actually have different stuff. That, and those. Okay. But yeah, like they're. Okay. These people are being very bad examples. But yeah, this person, Atom, Encryption, maybe Sister Zode. I have no idea looking at this. So, and this is like a code pet that everyone gets for free. So it's one of those things where like more stuff needs to be provided to bridge the gap, because right now you either have Atom or you have something like a Mushy or a Sandstorm. Like, there's no real in-between stats, and that's like a 6x jump that there's just nothing for people to grind for that has in-between stats. You either have an Atom or you have Classifieds, and getting Classifieds is not as easy as I make it out to be. Invasion's probably a few minutes out. We'll probably vent bait again. Because we do need to... No, we don't actually even need to do another race. Alright, I'm doing this because I want to. We're totally just didn't realize I didn't need to do it. Or they have a pug. Yeah, I mean... Oh, look at that. That's a key. Did I hear Pug, the best pet in the game? No one ever actually talks about Pug. Actually, I don't think Pug is the worst stat pet in the game right now, which is kind of funny. Recently, with the main hub rework, all the pet stats got slightly improved so that, people could actually, like, do stuff with them, which I don't know how well that's working. But it is now actually better than the common, probably from the space event, and probably also from the dinosaur event. So, yeah, for anyone wondering, Pug, no longer the worst pet in the game, stat-wise. It's now tied for second worst, or third worst, depending on where it places compared to Dino. Or, is it Dino? Ooh, look at that, another key. Oh wait, no. We need to get done with this race. We are dilly-dallying, and this is going to come back to bite us because we have 1 FPS. No, we aren't making it. Which means we don't get the keys. That was sad. Okay, I hate that lag in races. Why in the world is it that laggy? Alright, 25 gums in the gum machine. We'll go ahead and use the leftovers from old event, just so we don't go see Lucky Gum. Doesn't matter. Just so I don't shoot myself in the foot for getting stuff later. Yeah, people still will beg for it. I think that's one of the problems with trading in simulators or in Roblox in general. Oh wow, we missed this. Is that when people see trading, all they see is free pets, like for the first part of a game. Which is kind of why trading in games is kind of bad. Like, I mean, it's such a cliche in like any Roblox game to have trading somewhere in it that it just kind of, I don't know, it's a cliche that leads games into a bad spiral. Like, actually we should go use Loot Gum. Like Sentinel, pretty much. Okay, not too many people are asking this. But like trading, everyone asks for trading in the game. Not every game needs trading to be a good game on Roblox. But yeah, it's one of those things where good simulators, a lot of the like very popular games have it, and it's cool, I think, for games to have it, as you can give stuff to your friends, you can create an economy. But like it really does take away a little bit from games if you do have trading. It allows cheesing of like, if you have a stat-based system, you just trade stuff. If you have a progression-based system and you can trade the items in it, you just trade the items to new players that you can get for easy. It takes away some parts of games by having trading. And it's as much as every Roblox game seems to have trading, I don't think every Roblox game needs to have trading to be good. How did you made thumbnails? I don't, for my YouTube videos or for Ghost Sim? For my YouTube videos, I either take screenshots in game. I generally just take a screenshot in game and then edit together using GIMP, which is a free software that you can use to edit images. And then sometimes I'll do a little bit of decoration changes on top of it, but yeah. But yeah, I made GIMP. I copy-paste ghosts a few times, you know, added shadow effects to a few places, I don't know. Text, yeah, just using GIMP. It's a free thing that you can download. It's on PC only, I think, so good luck. But yeah. Pretty much any image editor would work. I think even Microsoft Paint now has enough like resources that you can actually make decent-ish thumbnails using it, assuming you can get some decent source. But yeah, I'm not great at making thumbnails. That's not why I do YouTube. Yeah, yeah, scamming in trading games is so it's another big issue with trading, like because of how big trading is in games, and how young like Roblox audience is. Like if you have trading, people are so used to trading just stuff that each individual game that they play, they just immediately know how to trade because it's in every other game, and because they don't know better, they'll go get themselves scammed. And now, yeah, it's they're okay. I guess there's probably a good way to do that, like, per game side. But yeah, no, trading in general just ends up creating some weird, situations. Did I do the hunt? No, not really. I did about 20 games just because I wanted to, you know, see how it was. But yeah, not too much, so. I like how this timer's always in this 18-minute thingy, so we'll just kind of wait here till it's ready. But yeah, I was kind of busy during that, doing the Easter event for Ghost Sim, and so I ended up kind of just skipping it. Yes, parent guidance. PG parent guidance, but generally it's used to just stay kid-friendly and not bad in any way, shape, or form. So, or if you're talking about RPG, that's a role-playing game where it's more or less following a story of a game rather than actually like playing it. Or sometimes it's you role-playing. It's actually kind of weird. Role-play RPGs or role-playing games. There's kind of two different ways that can be taken. Either you play as a role in a game, like MMORPGs or massively multiplayer online role-playing games. Those are like where you like choose a class, interact with other players and whatnot, where it has like its own economy or whatever and all that stuff. Like I think Hypixel on Minecraft is an example of that. The Skyblock on Hypixel. Where a lot of people role play as while it's still more of a grindy game and not really role playing. But then there's also the role playing games where you play as like a role in I don't know, you make your own rules or whatever, and it's more social. It's just RPG is kind of a, I don't know. I find it as a confusing term sometimes to use. Yeah, that being said, I don't even know if that's what you're referring to. I don't know if these people are actually winning or losing the invasion. It's kind of funny. I assume they're winning just because like that one was like 4.5 minutes. That was not quite fast enough to go ahead and be a win, but it's also like quite close that I don't know if they'd lose either. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll go ahead and do this. I'm trying to figure out where is needed. Is there someone over here? No, there's no one over here. Yeah, generally you're able to walk away from these bullets and not get hit, but if you're laggy, like I am right now, surprisingly enough, insert something about Roblox lag. I'm assuming half of it is the Germany server that we're in right now. Like, ping isn't going to be a huge part of FPS, but it can play a minor role. Yeah, we're about to take 1,000 damage because... we can't move! Yay, lag. Okay. No, I don't. Yeah, we're dead. Nope. I might have to join a private server just to get out of server location, because right now this server is like just really laggy. Also, if we get hit by like one thing at this point, we're dead. Alright, bye. Alright, no, we didn't actually lose. We just got really close to it. Alright, one more. We'll probably end up getting done with Finsley today. I am realizing that this is not a very fun stream. I thought this would be more interesting to go ahead and do, but like, I don't know. It definitely does not help that we're playing on 1 FPS and 95% of the time for whatever reason, which I'm blaming on server location, but it's probably also some back-end lag. Yeah, okay. Clear GUI. Cloud isn't the lag, isn't the map for once. No, this is, it's, I don't know exactly what the lag is coming from, to be honest, in Ghost Sim. Like, some of it is going to be Roblox. Like, I'm going to be somewhat laggy like this no matter what I play, just because my laptop's pretty bad. Like, if I go play Pet Sim 99, let's say, even when I haven't ever recorded that. So, but like, yeah, even then, just because I am playing on a laptop, lower end ish, it's going to lag a little bit like this, where like most of the time it will be at this like somewhat decent, and then every once in a while realize it's overheating or something, and it'll go ahead and shut down. But yeah, right now it's much worse. Like generally, even like last stream, last stream I did on like this is the same exact event. I was not having the same issues that I'm having right now. So it's definitely something. Either today my PC's for whatever reason decided to have more issues, or oh, we missed a ghost. Or yeah, it's something changed in the code. I have no idea. All I know is it's this one's not really a map-based error. Generally that would be more consistent, I guess. Or you know, if you turn around, it'll fix. I'm not sure exactly how Roblox handles like rendering and where the map lag comes from, because I know in like Minecraft it will come from what's actually on screen. But like other game, like with Roblox, it might be just because an object exists in the world that it's laggy, because it. But yeah, right now it's weird. Where's that dude going? What in the world did I get hit by? Oh, I got hit by one of those? Oh, we lost something or another. And like sometimes I don't know, lag might even be caused randomly by Roblox deciding to change something like how it renders a UI object. Like it's really hard to actually pinpoint what's causing lag. And okay, that was a issue. Hey, people. You know, we kind of need to keep these things alive. I know they're not that easy. It's not that easy to lose, but this would be how you lose. But yeah, I literally have no clue why this happens. This badly, this stream versus other streams, like. And we're not going to go explore the dev console to try to figure out what it is. Because I have no idea what exactly in there is good and what's not good to show. There you go. Alright, this will be Invasion. As I said before, I think we're just going to go ahead and do Finsley today. I don't think we're going to have time for the last few quests of Ferns. It will end up getting... Hers is the longer quest out of everyone, so yeah. Going to go ahead and not do hers yet. Alright, open any Easter key chests 3 times. I don't think we have, Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and do this on the 30 key chest. We haven't really unboxed anything from either the 3 or the 30, so it doesn't matter too much. But I kind of want to get stuff from the 30 before I forget. Yeah, I don't know where my keys are. I believe they're godly, but no, okay, there they are. 125. All right, we do have enough for 1 Easter stack. I think we already have 1 Easter stack, so hopefully not just. Hopefully we don't just get 4 Easter stacks in a row. But if we do, we can. Yeah, okay. You know what? No Easter stack. You don't get a win. You get a lose. The one thing about the last update is that it did add some more crafting recipes, so if you are getting really bad luck like I am right now, and have opened it and got exactly 4 Easter stacks, you can go ahead and do it this instead, and not have 4 Easter stacks. Yeah, instead have a strawberry cat. Anyways, let's go actually continue through Finsley. I think there's a few more invasion quests right at the end, but it's a much more chill quest, especially compared to like Ferns. Alright, I think this time we'll focus on actually beating the Easter event, or this Easter race. Because last time I did an Easter race, I managed to DNF because I was trolling around grabbing keys. Also, just being slow is not fun. I always try to see if grabbing that egg is actually possible with just a jump from there. Because I kind of want it to be, but I don't really know. Alright. Last place in the race. Perfect. Whatever. It's still a completion. Alright, back to vacuuming gnome ghosts. I guess we'll go do a second race. I actually wonder how many eggs could we grab if we aren't like super laggy. I kind of want to figure out if we go ahead and try to. Oh, there's Keith. If we try to grab all of the eggs, yeah, blue's better than yellow. How many eggs will we end up with? I probably should. Probably should have thought about that and made the outside box of those the hit box. Yeah, we're not going to go too much out of the way. We're ish. But Alright, I think now we need to focus on getting to the end of the race in case lag really starts cropping up near the end. Yeah, like right now. $398 candy eggs, not greatest. Alright, no, we're not. We don't need to do another race, so we won't. Kind of want to focus on grabbing some strawberry cat ghosts, but I think that'll probably be best to do in the invasion. So we'll go ahead and do an invasion. Try to hopefully grab some gnome ghosts, and then the strawberry cat ghosts that do spawn during it for Captain Finsley. Hopefully we don't have too many more quests left for Captain Finsley, because I think that's going to be when we end the stream-ish, and I kind of want to get it ended easier, but whatever. Yeah, I'm probably going to go ahead and end this stream probably a lot sooner than I planned on today. I don't know. The lag is quite obnoxious, to be honest. Like, generally it's not too big of a deal, but right now it's, I don't know. It's being a lot more annoying. There we go. Alright, now we'll have the ghost spawns. We did manage to at least complete the last Finsley quest, so that's good. Now we kind of just need to defeat Fluffy, and we'll have this thing done. Yeah, I believe we'll get up to the last quest of Finsley pretty quick, so we'll probably go ahead and do that. But I do believe the last quest is defeating Fluffy 3 times, and with how much we're struggling for one of these, I'm probably just going to not worry about that today. There we go. Alright, for this recipe, we'll probably do recipe number 1. Actually, no, we'll probably go ahead and do recipe 2, I guess, just because it's slightly easier. We need that. We need one of these. No, not one of those. There we go. We need one of those. And then other thing we need is that, which is actually in the 1 key chest. So we'll go ahead and grab that really quick. Or sorry, 3 key chest. Actually, when I say grab it really quick, I think we already have one, but there we go. Alright, and then we'll go ahead and craft it. I do believe the quest after this is fairly easy too, so we'll probably do both those, but then that'll probably be the end of the stream. Anyways, both these are commons, and then it's a rare pet, so yeah. Do I have a favorite pet or a board? The 350 mythicals are really cool. Alright, spring cleaning. Oh, we already have 2 of those, and then Egbert, which I know the name of. And craft. There we go, jet egg. Alright, and then find item, we'll go ahead and do really quick. Egg pool. Right over here. And then we'll go ahead and grab this quest from Fern 2, but yeah, I think this will be the end of the stream. I don't know. I started the stream thinking I'd have quite a bit of fun, but between the lag and I don't know, just overall yeah, it's mainly lag, but anyways, yeah, I do plan on completing both these 2 quests by the end of the event. They do have quite a bit of rewards, especially, like, key rewards, that people will find helpful. Additionally, Fern does have a few, a pet and a board, in her quest, so if you want those, you can go ahead and do it, but, yeah. Anyways, I think that will be it for today's stream. When does the event end? The event will end on April 19th, so in just over a week. So you have about one more week, I'd say, is about how long you have left. But yeah, April 19th, next update, is when it's planned to end. Unless people, for some reason, last week of the event, everyone decides that, oh, I want to play this event, and request for it to be extended another 2 weeks. Since it has only been a 4-week event, and generally events have been 6 weeks long. That is a potential, but yeah, we'll see. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. I will go ahead and end the stream now. And yeah, I don't know. I know I said at some point I was thinking about doing another stream on my main account for like classified grinding some point this week. I'll see if I still plan on doing that. It really depends what I'm feeling like. I don't know. Friday, Saturday. Actually, Saturday, I think I'm busy, so not Saturday. But yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later.